Yes, what's happening, people? And welcome back to Gav Goes In. Man's got the band back together again from last week. Got man like Jonas back in the house,
Yeah, yeah.
fresh from his resounding loss for Liverpool. Nah, I'm playing, man. How you been? You been alright? You been good?
I'm good. I'm good. You good?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. All good. As I said, man, I've been busy today. Just literally just got home just now, and yeah, as I said, I prefer when I'm busy, man. Just getting things done rather than just waiting for things to happen in a sense, you know. So yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm all good. Fitz, what you saying, man? You all good?
Yeah, man, same minute, same old same. Can't really complain.
Yeah. But hey, before we start though, yeah, Fitz, I have to give you your dues, you know. Man was saying trilogy. Man was saying Ben's definitely gonna win. And I have to be honest, man, I didn't see it. And again, we're gonna get into the boxing talk a bit later, but yeah, what a disappointment, man. That's what I would say. So it was poor, man. I mean, I was looking forward to that fight, and yeah, it was shit, man. Let's be honest. So it is what it is, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? But guys, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel as well. And as always, make sure you guys interact with the questions in your comments as well. Big up to Blue Lock fan for coming back through. Big up yourself. So anyway, guys, we're gonna get into it, yeah, because obviously I've had my say on England. You know, I want to get Jonas and Fitz's views on it as well. But listen, England qualifying unbeaten in the qualifiers. You know, personally, I can't stand seeing watch England. See England playing the likes of Liechtenstein and Luxembourg and these other dead countries, man. Like, no offense, yeah. But I just can't bring it to myself to watch them games, yeah. But what I would say is Thomas Tuchel as a manager, I actually think he's a decent. I think he's probably a decent manager and a coach together.
Yeah.
And how he's using that team. Again, there's some players there that I don't rate or don't really agree with being in the squad, but it is what it is. But obviously, unbeaten in the qualifiers, obviously on their way to the World Cup, and yeah, I want to get you guys. What do you guys think of the international break so far for England?
Do you want to start, Fitz?
Yeah, go on then. To be fair, like you say, I can't really stand the internationals when it's like this kind of level of competition. Like finishing
Mm,
unbeaten in this group doesn't really say much for me, considering the group. But like, obviously, I saw some positives, but like last night, I actually thought it was last night the match, innit?
it was
Yeah,
last night,
yeah,
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 Albania.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah. Days just slip away from me these days, innit? But yeah, fucking as I was watching it, I was even saying to my son, like, a better team would batter us today. Like,
mm,
there was nothing there that made me think, yeah, we can go on and be real contenders.
yeah.
If anything, going up against a Spain or a France, 3-4 nils.
Yeah, bro, I agree, man. What's happening there? Hello? You
Yo,
man hear
Yo,
me, yeah?
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what that was. 1 minute. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no. You know what? I said this earlier. I said, I mean, Albania. To be fair, I watched the whole game, and Albania, if they had a bit more quality, you know, they would have probably gone on and probably nicked a result. But I think, I think England were always gonna at least nick a goal at the end. You know, when you got the likes of Harry Kane, you know that guy just needs one chance, and it's in the back of the net. So, but watching that game, man, I thought, yeah, they're not winning no World Cup, man. I know there was a lot of changes, but when they play up against the Frances, the Germanys, the Spains, the South Americans, even one of the African teams, yeah, if they play like that, I think they're gonna come unstuck, man. Because it was only because Albania really, you know, they were toothless up top, man. So and the fact that England went out 2-0 winners, I think many people probably look at it and say comfortable result, but yeah, if you watch the game, man, it was nothing but that. So, but yeah, Jonas, what did you think of the? So I want to get your take on the defense. What do you think? What do you think of the defense? Dan Burn and John Stones as a pairing.
We both know that that's not going to happen in the World Cup. Let's be honest. That is not going to happen at the World Cup.
Well, you never know, man. You never know.
As good as whatever people think that's never going to happen. Like, I don't know if Dan Burn will go to the World Cup. I think you might take him as an option, but you got so many options, it's unreal. Like, you got so many options, it's unreal. Again, for me personally, Mark Gahey, Konza's got to be probably the first two names on that list in that defense. Like, there's nobody better than them two right now. I don't think that's better than them two as a pairing for the centre backs. John Stones is good in tournaments, yes. Harry Maguire might get a shout, yes. But to me, them two are your two centre backs. Like, there's nobody stronger than, for me, like, in the air, Konza is horrible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So for me personally, I don't see who else you take. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a few outside. Like, you've got Kwanzaa, you've got I'm trying to think who else he could take. I don't know who else he could take as a centre back. Do you know what I mean? But again, for me,
we'll definitely get into that, man. So I got a list of names, man. So
but to me personally, it weren't, like you say, you're playing against Albania. You come up against a team that's actually got a half decent striker, you're gonna get mashed up. Do you know what I mean? You are gonna get mashed up. Like, it's because there's a few chances that they hit over the bar and stuff. But again, giving the ball away in stupid positions, you come up against a France who's got Mbappe, who's got Dembele, who's got Ekitike, who's got Mateta. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. These guys will not pass up chances. These are guys that are going to go, all right, cool, you've given me the ball in a dangerous area. I'm going to test your defence now. I'm going to put something on your keeper. Like, I know Henderson started and Pickford ain't let anything in, but I'm not being funny. And I think, look at the teams you're playing against. And they're going, oh, yeah, but it's great that we've gone through and we've like conceded. Like, you shouldn't be conceding any against these teams. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you're playing Brazil. It's not like you're playing Argentina. Do you know what I mean? You're not playing these teams where they've got top quality strikers. Do you know what I mean? So for me personally, you look at it and you think to yourself, all right, cool. Like, it is what it is. You've done the job that you were supposed to do. But again, they're games that you're looking at and going, you should be winning those games. There should be no qualms about it.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I think, you can't really take too much away from these games, man. I mean,
no,
like, it's depressing watching England play these teams because they should be beating them, man. I mean, look at the amount of players that are playing in the top leagues around the world. Yeah. You know, and I mean, Albania had a couple of guys. I think they had one guy that plays for Inter Milan, Aslani. And they got another guy called Hysaj who come off injured, actually. I think he plays for, he might be at Napoli or something like that. But apart from that, man, a lot of their players are relatively unknown. I mean, Broya come on, he got injured. But yeah, man, I think there's nothing really to get carried away. You know, I'm seeing people this morning in the chat saying, you know, England will win the World Cup, and I'm thinking, yeah, all right, man, just calm down. It's one or two games, man. Like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, I think, I mean, you can't really complain. Unbeaten in qualifiers, so they're going to be going to that tournament with a lot of confidence for sure, man. So we have to wait and see. But big up to Barbara Joseph as well with the super sticker. Big up, Barbara. Let's read through some of the comments. So the coach of England said that Bellingham, Foden and Palmer will not be in the same match. Yeah, don't worry, man. We are going to get onto that because people have to be held accountable for them nonsense because, you know, I actually agree with him as well. But the fact that they all played yesterday, but very quickly, you know, Bellingham did come off. But yeah, don't worry, man. We're going to get into that anyway. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a bet builder. So bet builders, a lineup builder. And I'm going to put in the certain names, that are, in my opinion, or you guys can converge as well, that will definitely be in the lineup for the first game, And I've got a list of names, so just bear me 1 minute. Let me just try and share the screen, Can you, man, see the screen?
Yeah.
You can see it, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
1 minute. Let me just so I think England will be playing a 4-2-3-1, yeah? With a number 10.
Yeah.
So spare me 1 minute. Let me just put this up. So 4-2. Right, so we got a 4-2-3-1. And I think we can all agree that Jordan Pickford in goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jordan Pickford in goal. Any certainties in defence?
Mark Gahey, surely. Mark Gahey, surely.
Will you definitely put the source, yeah?
I mean, name me someone that's above him right now. In an England shirt. Name me another central defender that's above him right now. Because I don't know who else you put in. Like, I know John Stones is good, but John Stones is not even playing for Man City.
Yeah. Fitz, what you saying, Fitz?
To be fair, it's hard to argue what Jonas is saying there, you know, bro. Like, who could you say you take before Gay?
So what you think in terms of the centre back pairing? He's the first name on the team sheet.
He's in my opinion, is the strongest centre back we've got.
Cool. I'll put him in. What left side or right side?
Well, that's the problem. How we've not got many left-footed centre backs.
Well, the thing is, all three of them, Konsa, Guehi, and Stones, are all right-footed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Even Maguire, right-footed.
Yeah,
We've
think
got no left-footed
Wait
centre
and
back.
Burn, but
But that's what I'm saying. Do you? Nah, I'm not gonna play either of them two just for the left foot.
so you getting Guehi left side then, yeah?
Probably, yeah.
Jay, what are you saying? Guehi left side?
I'm trying to think who else you could put. No, I'd put him right side. I'll put him on his stronger foot. He's the strongest defender you've got. Nobody's really going to want to come up against him. I'll put him on his correct side.
Yeah, but the only thing I would say though,
next to Maguire or Stones, isn't it?
yeah, but the only thing I would say is that Guehi actually plays left side for Palace.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I'm thinking. So what, Guehi on left, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Yeah, go on.
So Mark Guehi centre back. Yeah. So Pickford and Guehi. Midfield.
Declan Rice is going to be in there. No matter what you say, Declan Rice is going to be in there. He's going to be on that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no denying it. The man's a great set piece taker. He knows what he's doing, and he breaks up play. Like, he's going to be in there.
So the thing is, are we saying like Thomas Tuchel's opinion or our opinion?
I think Thomas Tuchel is going to be. It's going to be Declan. As much as I like Wharton, and who's the guy from Nottingham Forest?
Anderson. Anderson.
Yeah. As much as I like them two, Declan Rice is going to be on there.
Declan Rice, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll play with Anderson. I think it'll be Rice and Anderson.
Nah, we can't be doing that, man. Really? Nah, come on. Nah.
I if it's my choice, but I think that's what Tuchel's gonna go for.
But the thing is, I heard saying today, yeah, where they said he's actually come out and said that Rice and Anderson is his preferred pairing right now.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
There you go then.
You know what, yeah? For me, there's only one more player that I'm saying that's definitely starting.
Go on.
Harry Kane.
All day.
Yeah.
See, I think Saka starts though as well.
Wait, let's not get carried away, yeah? Let's not get carried away.
But I don't think he's as 30 as Kane though, innit? He's not as 30 as
Kane, but
Like Kane and Pickford, them two for me are the two certified. They've got to be there. Then after that, it's Rice. Then everything else is kind of up for discussion at that point.
Yeah, I think Pickford and Kane are the two guarantees.
Yeah.
I mean, Kane's the captain, and obviously Pickford for what he's done, especially in tournaments as well.
Yeah,
He
he's your
does,
number
he
one
does do
keeper.
well in tournaments. So,
Yeah.
and then obviously Declan Rice will play because of the hype. And then you got Guehi at the moment, who is the best defender that's available. I mean, I know is he injured at the moment? He might be injured at the moment, isn't he? But
I think so. Well, I don't know because he played the game before that, didn't he? And then he didn't play last night, obviously.
yeah, I've got another player that's a definite starter, but we'll get onto it now. So sorry, 1 minute. So Blue Lot fan says, why is Kane a goalkeeper? Nah, bro, it's you're looking at the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Remember the back four. The back four, man, means he's in goal. That means Pickford's in goal. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go on to so what I've done, yeah, I've got a list of names. So if we go on to the defense, yeah. So we're looking at right back options. So you got Reece James, Jed Spence, Livermento if he gets back fit, Trent, Ben White, and that's it, yeah. So natural right backs or fullbacks, Reece James, Jed Spence, Livermento, Trent, or Ben White. Who are you picking? I mean, it's an easy one for me personally.
As much as you hate to say it, it's got to be Trent. Say what you want, Trent. There's nobody that passes the ball like Trent, especially when you're playing against a low block team.
All right, bro. Let me ask you again. I'll ask you again, just because I think I must have read that one wrong. So right back, who are we going for? You got Reece James, Jed Spence, Livermento, Trent, or Ben White?
I'm taking Trent, B. I'm taking Trent just because of what he can do with the ball. I don't.
Bro, are you hearing me, or like, is there something wrong with the connection?
I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
Is there something wrong with the connection?
I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
All right, bro. We'll go through this one more time, and hopefully, like, you might get it right this time. Yeah, I'm praying. So, Reece James, Jed Spence, Livermento, Trent, or Ben White. Last time I'm asking you.
Alexander Arnold.
All right, Fitz, we're gonna move on to you, man. I don't think you're doing too well, man. We'll move on to you, bro, because like he's on a mazza, man. I don't know what's going on. We'll come back to him. Maybe, yeah, sip that water, man, and we'll come back to you because I don't know what I'm hearing there. So, look, even his baby in the corner's crying. What's going on there? What's happening? Well, Fitz, who are you going for right back?
Well, we're doing Tuchel, yeah?
So yeah, Tuchel and your opinion.
To be fair, he's probably going to go Reece James.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm not going to lie, right back, like, Trent's not playing. So fucking that's going to be a struggle. I don't particularly, like, I don't think James is the best right back we've got. I think personally for defensive work and that I like Wan-Bissaka. I've always liked him, but that could be United biased, isn't it? I liked him at United, and I personally would have preferred to sell Dano over Wan-Bissaka. You know what I mean? So, but
I'm
yeah,
I'm not quite sure what you lot have been on today, yeah, but whatever you lot are doing, man, you got to stop this, man. What am I hearing there? I'm hearing Wan-Bissaka and I'm hearing Trent. Right, are we
no.
actually being serious?
I wouldn't have talked Trent. I'm saying for Tuchel's not going to take Trent because he's not playing in it, so he's going to take Reece James.
I
You get
agree.
me?
I agree. But
I personally, like, right back wise, like, Trent's a scouser. I'm never going to say him. Realistically, like, what? Who else? Livramento.
I'm not gonna lie, Jed Spence.
So James Spence, Livermento, Trent, or Ben White?
Jed Spence. I'll take Jed Spence.
At right back, yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I have to be honest, man. You lot have shot me. I didn't see that one coming.
I
Because
take
when I'm
Kane.
saying the definite starters, yeah, he was Reece James, the other one.
You really think that's a definite bang on, though?
Nah.
100% Reece James starts. 100%.
Fair
I'll
play.
tell you why as well. Yeah. Don't
Go on.
forget, Tuchel had him at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I didn't think of that. I
I
didn't
think
think of
Tuchel
it.
didn't
But to be
Tuchel
fair,
make
I did say for Tuchel to have I go James though. It's personally for me, like I'm always gonna go for a United player or ex-United player that left on good terms. Like, you know what I mean? I've not got a problem with Wan-Bissaka. And like I say, it might be just the bias that I'd prefer that we'd kept him and sold Delo. You know what I mean? So it's more the dislike for Delo than it is for love for Wan-Bissaka at that point. But
Yeah.
again, United bias is kicking in. I'm not gonna lie.
But again, I'd agree with you. I rate Wan-Bissaka. I don't think he's as bad as people make out to be.
Yeah, but Wan-Bissaka's declared for Congo, so we can't include him in
Oh,
it.
is he declared for Congo?
He plays for Congo. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, I didn't even realize.
And even if he didn't, man, like let's not do that. Like
But but on the other hand, isn't Jed Spence a left back playing right back?
well, nah, he's a right back that plays left back.
Oh, there you go. I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah,
He
but
plays left back for Tottenham, innit?
yeah, but that's because obviously the options of Porro because they Thomas Frank and obviously Manchester before liked his delivery in it, and obviously got
Yeah.
Udoji there as well. But he's actually a right back, but obviously can play left back. So
Yeah.
listen, let's come to a decision because I ain't gonna lie, I'm still in shock. I ain't gonna lie because I didn't think I'd be hearing Trent and Wan-Bissaka. I mean, Wan-Bissaka's mad, yeah. So we're gonna ignore that one. I'll be honest, yeah. But
Bro,
Trent in the 4, yeah.
Say what you want. Say what you want. Trent is not as bad as people make out to be. The man can pass the ball. The
But
man knows what he's doing.
yeah,
Like,
but Trent in the 4. That's what I'm saying. Not in a
brother,
4. Not in international football where he's gonna get isolated.
bro, he's all right, bro. I'm telling you, he's not as bad as people make out to be, bro. People
All right,
slate a Trent, bro.
all
But
right,
I'll be
cool.
honest,
All right.
Trent's not that bad.
All right, I'm gonna say James. You're saying Trent, Jay, yeah.
Yeah.
And Fitz, you said Wan-Bissaka, so that rules you out. But you can make the deciding vote because I'll tell you
I,
now, Wan-Bissaka, yeah. I'll tell you now, yeah. There's no way he comes into this team. No way.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, nah. I'll give it you. Like I say, United bias, but I did say James for Tuchel's point. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to stick with James in it. I do agree. Like he probably is one of the first names on that team sheet, especially now considering I wasn't thinking about the Chelsea link, but now with that in mind, he's definitely one of the first names
The
on the
only thing I
sheet.
will say though is he's got to
Mm,
stay fit. If he's not fit,
yeah.
he ain't
Yeah,
going nowhere. Do you know what I mean?
But
Like, and don't get me wrong, he is a great passer of the ball, but I just think he has to do a whole season at Chelsea playing all
but the
those
thing is,
games.
let me ask you this though, yeah. What makes you think? What I mean, not makes you think, sorry, but why do you pick Trent over Reece James? What's the backing behind it?
What's the back and what behind Trent?
Yeah, because
Like,
I generally don't understand why you would see Trent as better than Reece James.
purely the man's numbers speak for himself in the Premier League. Like the man's crossing, the man's like the man can like it's not only Declan Rice that can do dead balls. Trent's got a good dead ball on him. Like he knows how to strike a ball. He knows where he's supposed to be in and around the box. Like he knows how to defend. It's just sometimes he gets isolated with players like where he's not supposed to be. Because you got to remember in that Liverpool team, he's a lot higher up than what he's like at Real Madrid. It might be different for him. He might not need to be that high up.
Mm.
But the problem is when you're playing against a team, like he knows how to unlock a pass. That's the thing for me with Trent. He knows like there's no better passer of the ball than Trent right now.
But I would argue though, yeah, that Reece James can do everything that Trent can do, and he's a better defender.
Is he though?
No, he is. He is. Like I'm telling you now, he is. Like, and the thing is as well with Reece James, I'll put it to you like this, yeah. If you're Vinicius Jr. or Mbappe, Mbappe plays for the middle for them, doesn't he? But if you're any top winger in this tournament, who would you rather come up against, Trent or Reece James?
You don't want to come up against either, really, but in
again.
your end.
Bro,
For me,
I'll ask you again. Who would you rather come up with, Trent or Reece James?
Well, Reece James is made of plastic, so I'm going to come up against Reece James.
Boy, well, listen, we're gonna go Reece James, yeah, because I don't even think Trent makes the squad.
I don't think so. If he's not playing for Real Madrid, then I hear it.
I don't think, even if he plays for Real Madrid, I don't think he makes the squad, because international football, man, you need multifunctional players, and the only position Tuchel is going to play him is fullback. Now, if you've got Jed Spence who can play both sides, you've got Livramento that might come back if he's fit, that can play both sides. What's the need for Trent? That's the problem.
Well, like I say, nobody's got a pass like Trent. As good as they are, none of them can pass like that, man.
I think Reece James' pass is better than him.
We'll see.
You know what I've noticed? Okay, I can see what's going on now. I can see what's. I didn't clock it, but now I clock it. You're just trying to get a Liverpool player into this, a former Liverpool player.
I'll admit the United bias.
Yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Liverpool player in it. Trent's not Liverpool. He's Real Madrid now.
Nah, but he's a scouter though, innit? Come on.
Yeah, he's trying it with us, man. Like, all right, let's move on. This one will be interesting, yeah? And let me know if there's any other players you think that should come into contention. So left back, yeah? You got Lewis Skelly, Nico O'Reilly, Luke Shaw, Tyreek Mitchell, Lewis Hall, Rico Henry. And obviously you got Jed Spence, but I'll put Jed Spence for the right back. So I prefer a natural left footer at left back. Out of that list, who do you reckon?
That's tough.
Current form, like it's probably gonna be Shaw because he's fit, but I don't see him being fit all season. So
I think it'll be Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I think it'll be Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah. Do you know what I'll say about Luke Shaw though? Yeah, the fact that Luke Shaw hasn't been in any squads, and the next squad that Tuchel names, that's the squad that's likely to go to the World Cup. When you think about it, so why would he now just bring in Luke Shaw after not playing for him in the previous? I think since Tuchel's become manager, I don't think he's called up Luke Shaw not even once. So, and obviously Luke Shaw is playing in a back three at the moment. So, yeah, I think the best out of all them,
it's going to be.
And this ain't even on recency bias.
No,
I actually think, and let's not forget, Nico O'Reilly is actually a number 10. But I actually think he's probably the best left back, the most competent left back.
I wouldn't argue it.
Yeah, I think Lewis Skelly will get sent off somewhere.
Yeah,
he'll get annoyed and frustrated. He'll get himself sent off. Like we've seen it in other games. Like he'll get himself sent off. He's not got the head on his shoulders yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Nico O'Reilly. Who else is there? So you got Nico O'Reilly. You got
Nico O'Reilly. You've got
Lewis
Skelly, Luke Shaw, Tyreek Mitchell, and Lewis Hall. Yeah,
Lewis Hall could be a good shout, but I don't know if he'll. I don't know. I think he might take him. I just don't know if he'll start him over Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah, I think Lewis Hall's not even playing regularly at the moment.
Yeah,
for Newcastle. And Rico Henry he's more of an outside shot for Brentford. Tyreek Mitchell from Palace. I think Mitchell got one cap, didn't he? For England
he's a good shout.
Yeah, but you can't have too many brothers in the back line, man. So that's what I've clocked. Yeah. So something's going to happen in that back line, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I think I'm going to say Nico O'Reilly. I think
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I think he's the outstanding one. Fitz, what do you reckon? You reckon Luke Shaw?
Nah. To be fair, like I say, if he stays fit for the majority of this season and he's fit come World Cup, I think Luke Shaw is going to be in that squad, even if it's just for experience. But O'Reilly's been doing bits so far, innit? And like I say, I couldn't argue it. I couldn't argue that he's the best option.
Yeah. No, he's a very good player, man. O'Reilly, and I think him and Reece James as a fullback pairing, man. I think that's a good pairing there, man. So let's put him in then. So Nico O'Reilly. Seems he's just come from nowhere, man, to be a starter. I mean, I think Nuri must be frustrated, man. He can't even get into the team though. So the centre back pairing, man, alongside Guehi. So you've got.
We're not even discussing this. He's putting in Stones. You can't have too many brothers in that back line. Cons ain't starting, bro.
Well, the thing is, I was going to say that, yeah, but I'll give you the names anyway. So you got Conser, Stones, Dan Burn, what's his name? Trevor Chalobah, Harry Maguire, Joe Gomez, Jarrell Quansah, Lewis Dunk, Jared Bramthwaite, James Tarkowski, Max Kilman, and Fikayo Tomori.
Nah. Personally, I like an old school defender. I'd like to see a Lewis Dunk in there just for him to see him clamp, man. But that's not going to happen. He's going to go with, he wants a ball playing centre back. So I reckon personally, he's going with John Stones.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see Konza in there, or Konza from Aston Villa.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, and obviously, Fitz, I'll let you jump in after, yeah? This is what's going to happen for me, right? Konsa's definitely going to go. And the reason Konsa goes is because Konsa can play right back. So if you want someone to do a job, let's say, and you want to be a bit more defensive, or let's say if Reece James is got a little injury or whatever, he'll play Konsa right back.
Yeah.
So Konsa definitely goes, but maybe he goes as a rotation, because I think his first choice pairing, I think probably will be Guehi and John Stones.
Yeah.
Because again, in my lifetime, I've never seen two brothers at centre back pairing. I could be wrong. Have you seen it?
I haven't.
Yeah, okay. So Stones are going in by default then.
Have you seen it, Fitz?
Yeah. Are we agreeing? John Stones, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So John Stones is in. Right, let's move on to midfield. So Declan Rice's partner. So we've got Kobbie Mainoo, Curtis Jones, Alex Scott, Adam Walton, Jordan Henderson. I'll put in some. Actually, no, he'd probably be more of a 10 actually. And Elliot Anderson.
He takes Henderson for experience, but he's starting Anderson in my head.
Yeah. I think you know what? It's actually weird, man, because who would have thought that Anderson now is being talked above Adam Wharton? Because everyone was saying Adam Wharton in this England team, but now Anderson's just come from more or less nowhere. And as I said, I watched Anderson play for England 21s when they won the Euros, and he was England's best player. So the fact that he's doing it for them in the first team, you know, for me, it's not really a surprise, but it's more of a surprise that Wharton was being talked about more, and now all of a sudden it's Anderson's name, isn't it? So
yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna say Anderson plays alongside Rice. What you might say?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, I agree. To be fair, like I say, I think Wharton's a good shout as well, but I think the logical choice is Anderson for it. But Again, United bias. Kobe with a point to prove. I think that, bro. I think that would be a very good option. But I do think it's going to be Anderson.
But I think if Kobe leaves, in terms of go somewhere on loan and he's playing more regularly, he could be in with a shout. Even if he gets into that United team and he's playing a bit more regularly, do you know what I mean? I think.
Bro, you know what? I think a bit differently. I don't think Kobe's got a chance of getting in there. And that's not because he's not good enough, yeah? It's because I'm looking at... Because I think, I think he's going to take 4 central midfielders. And Jordan Henderson's going to be one of them for the experience.
Yeah.
And then if you got Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, you're more or less looking at Walton or you're looking at Kobe Minu. In my opinion, unless Alex Scott or Curtis Jones, start do something unthinkable. I just don't think Kobe has a chance of getting in.
No, I hear it. Personally, I'd take Anderson, Wharton, Rice, and Mainu. I'm not taking Henderson.
I would. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The quality between him and Mainu is so vast. Like, fuck it. Like, fuck the experience. The quality means more there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But obviously, if we're talking, again, if we're going off Tuchel, Henderson's definitely going to be in that squad. Same way Bellingham. I don't know about you two, but I wouldn't be arguing for fucking Jude to be in this 25-man squad.
Hey, listen, let's not get carried away, man, because we got a little set on that coming very soon. Listen, we're going to get onto that very soon because I tell you now, I don't like these pundits, yeah? But I heard some comments today, and I have to say, man, he was spot on. So don't worry, we're going to go on to that next. Don't worry. So, so Sham reckons Livramento at fullback.
Livramento's not a bad shout, but...
Yeah, but for who though?
Who did he play for? No, I know not who, but who did he play for internationally?
Who's that? Livramento?
Is he English?
Yeah, he's got caps.
Oh,
yeah. But Livramento, I mean, not over Reece James. So you're looking at over O'Reilly. But me personally, I prefer a left-footed player on the left. If you're playing fullback, and the same with the centre backs, I prefer a naturally left-sided player on that side. But yeah, Livramento for me, he's got to prove his fitness. But yeah, it's not a bad shout, man. Not a bad shout. But let's go back to the midfield. So you Elliot Anderson, we all going for, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I would love it to be Kobe as well, but I just don't think Kobe gets into the squad, man. Because whether we like it or not, yeah, and again, for me, I don't think Jordan Henderson should be going because, like, Henderson's is experienced, yeah, but I think if you're gonna take Jordan Henderson's experience, should his experience outweigh a talent like Minu, really?
Nah, not in my opinion.
It shouldn't, but he's not even playing for United, and that's what Tuchel's argument will be.
But that's because of the manager, though, bro.
Yeah,
and United fans will tell you the manager
doesn't even trust him. But why doesn't he trust him? Do you know what I mean? That will be his argument. Is your manager's got this great player? He's got this great player, but again, why is he not using that talent to the correct ability? Do you know what I mean? It makes no sense.
You don't think Tuchel will see it as, like, obviously he's a good coach and a good manager. Do you not think he'll actually see Amorim as a bit of a fraud and maybe actually see, like, I know what I could do with a player like that? Because if I was a coach, I'd be looking at Amorim thinking, give me my man's job. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? If you're that level of coach and that level of manager, surely you could be able to look at a player like Mainu and then look at what Amorim's doing with him and think Amorim's a dickhead. You couldn't doubt the player. You've already seen the player perform at like high levels. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know. I'd like to give Tuchel a little bit more credit instead of it being more like going against the player. I think he'll be more like looking at, like, as England manager, you can, like, I remember England managers critiquing managers in the Prem and Premier League managers critiquing certain England managers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not meant to work together and be pally pally.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
Like, so like I say, I'd like to see Manu in the squad, but I can see logically why, yeah, he's not gonna make it there. But I like to get it's just being hopeful in it, that little hanging on to something that Manu might actually be there, but I doubt it, innit?
Jody thing is though, what you have to think as well. Thomas Tuchel is under pressure, so for him, he can't afford to pick someone that's not really playing. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Because his job's on the line, and it's one of them things where if someone's playing, he's more or less because he probably knows he's not here for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's more or less there for a
Yeah.
good time. So is he really going to be that fussed if Kobe is a good player but isn't playing? He's just going to think, well, Kobe's not playing regardless. I think that's what he might do.
Yeah, he needs to get him in it. He
Yeah,
needs to be playing. And like I say,
exactly.
if he's gone Italy and playing, if he's gone Germany and playing, it's a
Mm,
different story to sitting on the sideline in the Premier League. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? It's a bit
yeah.
like Curtis Jones. Like Curtis Jones, if Curtis Jones is playing week in, week out, it's a conversation to be had.
Mm,
But
mm,
again, because he's not playing week in, week out, and it's
mm.
difficult. It's difficult at Liverpool because he's got to compete with three other players that are all top of their game at the moment, which is tough.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas Kobe should really, for me, be starting in that midfield in Man United, and I don't understand why he's not.
Well, as Man United fans, we know the manager's a dickhead. That's why. And no, but he is though. Like
Yeah,
comfy, he's a dickhead. And this 3-4-2-1 nonsense that he's doing means that we can't see the best technicians. And this is all down to this manager, you know. And as I said, man, if Kobe does go out on loan, get some football, it'll be good for his career. But I think as it stands right now, I just don't think I don't think Tuchel picks him anyway. I think he's got
yeah,
two players there now that he will feel he's got to pick. I mean, Elliot Anderson, in a sense, has kind of messed up Kobe because he's come from nowhere and he's now a guarantee if he stays fit.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
that means you got because I think he picks four central midfielders, and those two, Rice and Anderson, are going if they're fit. And then you're picking between Newton, Henderson, Kobe Mainu, Scott, Jones. And I say Scott and Jones ain't really going to go for me. They're more outside bets. But at the moment, I think it's Walton and Henderson. And Kobe Mainu is really only battling with Walton. And
yeah,
we know how much Walton's rated.
yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be difficult, man. But right, let's move on, man. Number 10. So we got Foden, Eze, Palmer, Morgan Rogers, Jack Grealish for me. I put a surprising name in there. Dewsbury Hall,
Oh,
Morgan Gibbs White, and Jude Bellingham.
Jack Grealish, based on what he's doing at the moment, is a great shout, and he just seems him and like even Dewsbury Hall just seem to be making Everton freaking tick. Him and Jack are just unreal. But
Bro,
again, have we seen Jack play for England since freaking Tuchel's come in?
yeah, but for me, man, he's one of England's best players. Like he's one of their
Yeah,
best players, man.
but
The guy's a top player, man.
if he's not playing now,
Yeah.
why are you taking him? It's a crime if he doesn't go. But I'm saying if he's not played in any of the games up to now,
Yeah. But then you could actually use the same argument for Trent as well. But
yeah.
yeah, you want to put him at right back.
Hey, I'll put him in.
That's what I'm saying. But no. To be fair, I think if you wasn't in this last squad, then yeah, 100%, man. Like it's hard to try and force your way in because they've probably
Yeah,
built up relationships with those players already. But I think with someone like Jack Grealish, man, international football, you know, is about mavericks in a sense. You know, you need someone
yeah,
that can do something a bit different. And I look at all the players in this squad, and he's the one difference maker, along with the likes of Cole Palmer, Eze as well. You know, these guys are difference makers. So I'll definitely, for me in the lineup, he'll be in the lineup for me, whether I play him from the left or from the 10.
Yeah, it's a different story.
But if we're doing it based on what Tuchel might do, Tuchel's not going to start him. So
I think it'll be Foden. If it's Tuchel, I think it's Foden.
Fitz, what do you reckon?
I don't know. Like, to be fair, personally, I do like. I think Eze is gonna be the guy for the number 10 role because I think it's gonna be Saka on the right and Rashford on the left. But other than those two being on the left and right, everybody else could be interchangeable between the wings and the 10. You know what I mean? So it's like when you look at like Palmer, Eze, fucking who else we got on the list there?
So you got Eze, Saka, Foden, Palmer, Madueke. Oh, sorry. For the number 10, Eze, Foden, Palmer, Morgan Rogers, Gibbs White, Bellingham, Jack Grealish, Dewsbury Hall.
Right, so we've got about 5 of them that are gonna be on the wingers list as well. You get me?
Yeah.
But what we'll do, we'll
You
go
know
on to the wingers after. But I think the ones that I've named, they're the only ones from that list that will be playing central. All the others will be out wide for
Yeah. No, but that's the thing, though. I think anytime we've got a 10 on, unless the 10's going to be Bellingham, I feel like if it's going to be Grealish will then switch out and go on to the left, and Eze will come inside. You know what I mean? Like they'll end up rotating it round. Like, I think whoever's going to be the 10, unless it's Bellingham or maybe Rodgers, it's gonna be a winger. You know what I mean? So for that reason, I'm gonna go Eze because I do think it's gonna be a winger. It'll be Eze or Palmer or something that'll normally start there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, big up to Decky as well. So we had this conversation on Saturday, yeah, and we said Eze as well, and obviously Jonas, you mentioned Palmer, Foden, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? People are missing the point with Foden, yeah. Foden might not even make the squad, you know. And for me, he should make the squad, but he'll either not make the squad or be a bench option. And I'll tell you why, yeah.
Go on.
When Thomas Tuchel was saying that he sees Foden as a false nine, that's telling you there and then he's not playing because Harry Kane's there.
Yeah.
So he might play false nine if it's to rest Harry Kane or if they're chasing the game and they want to get a bit more creativity on or whatever, then Foden might come on. But the thing is with me, as it stands right now, Foden, dare I say it, man, he might not even make the squad.
Yeah.
You know,
But to be fair, there's gonna
Foden
be
definitely
some
started.
quality that doesn't make it. You know what I mean? There's gonna look at all them options there. There's gonna be a Grealish, a Foden. Someone's gonna miss out, bro. Someone's got to.
Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah. Dewsbury Hall ain't going, but I think it was worth a mention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's
Yeah. But me personally in that 10, and again, there's no point going over. Well, I'm going to mention some comments from Tim Show in a minute, but for me, Benham doesn't make the squad. I don't care what anyone says. He's not even in the squad because he doesn't give anything really to this England team that others can't do. So yeah, for me, Eze at 10. But just before we carry on, yeah, I'm gonna read you through some of the comments, and you know what it is. These pundits, man, I can't stand them at the best of times. Yeah, a lot of them just talk a lot of nonsense. But I see it this morning, and Tim Sherwood had his comments on Jude Bellingham, and there was a picture of Harry Kane and Bellingham like either side. Yeah, so he said Tuchel will be looking at his attitude, yeah, for the March international. So obviously he come off yesterday. Apparently he was throwing his hands up in the air, and you can tell he was visibly pissed off. Really, that he come off. I don't know why, because you know he didn't start the last game. Come on, but the problem with Bellingham is that Bellingham has it in his head like he's Harry Kane, like he's just going to play, and he's not that. And obviously, he's looking at the fact that he's at Real Madrid. You know, he should be playing week in, week out for all the time. Sorry, for England, and so I think Tuchel will be looking at his attitude. That's from Tim Sherwood. He also said this, yeah, and again, everything he said was spot on. I can't even stand Tim Sherwood, but he said we should be talking about Harry Kane as the superstar of England, but we talk about Jude Bellingham as the superstar of England. He goes, does Bellingham warrant that? Does he warrant the scrutiny? Is he that good? I think he has good moments. Think he turns up on the big occasion. Is he doing it on a regular basis? Is his overall play special? No. From Tim Sherwood, yeah? He goes, I don't see him as a superstar. I really don't. But I see he can score big goals at big times. Tuchel, Tuchel, when he looks to the... Sorry, yeah. So he had Tim, so they had a picture of, on Sky Sports, of Tuchel in the middle. And it was Harry Kane on the right side, Jude Bellingham on the left side. And he said, Tuchel, when he looks to the man on the right hand side of him, Harry Kane, he can have a good night's sleep. When he looks to the man on his left, which is Jude Bellingham, I think he might keep him up. You know, a bit of zesty comments there, but you know, yeah, a bit dodgy them ones there. But you know what it is now, yeah? The fact that Tim Sherwood was coming out with that is music to my ears, because again, this country sees Bellingham as a superstar, and you can quite clearly see that Thomas Tuchel, I don't think Thomas Tuchel rates him like that. You know, I think Tuchel looks at him as a good player in the squad, but he's not irreplaceable like what Bellingham probably thinks he is.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, if I'm England manager, I don't take Jude Bellingham, but I think the fanfare around him might see him.
We'll push him to take him.
We'll push, yeah, because the pressure as well. Because these next March internationals, I think, could you imagine if he doesn't choose Bellingham, the amount of noise that's going to be around that?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So it depends what he does, man. But there's that disgrace of a commentator, Lee Dixon, absolute waste, man. I mean, what he was doing in that game the other day, yeah. I'll tell you now, yeah. Like when it comes to PR, like he might as well just be his PR guy, because anything Bellingham was doing, yeah, it's like he was just hyping it up, and it was just something basic. Like it might be a pass or something like that, and he was just going overboard. And for me, as I said, I think Eze. The only thing is with Eze, Tuchel has played him from the left-hand side. Is that because Gordon was injured and Rashford was the only option out there? So I'd pick Eze, but I mean, I think it probably might be between, in the 10, Morgan Rogers and, dare I say it, Bellingham. I think they might be the two options that he might be looking at. But I'd go with Eze.
Yeah, I'd go with Eze.
Yeah.
Is that you say he's starting above?
Yeah. I'll go with Eze. I would go with Eze in the 10.
Because Odegaard's not playing.
Who you saying?
Not playing that thing, is he? At Arsenal, and Eze's starting. So
yeah, but Eze's actually a number 10. That's the thing. Like he's actually a 10, but because of if you look at when he was at Palace played with a 3 at the back. So Eze played as a left 10, more or less. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then Arsenal buy him to go and play him out wide. Why? Play him as a 10.
Because they got hair flick Odegaard.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's just, it's madness, man. It's madness. Just play the guy in his position and keep it moving. But I would definitely have him in the 10. And I think if you've got someone like Harry Kane as well, Harry Kane needs a bit of pace around him. So can Adam Wharton play as a 10? I mean, Adam Wharton's a very good footballer. He can do, but you wouldn't play Adam Wharton as a 10.
No, you wouldn't.
Adam Wharton needs to be dictating the play from deep. So yeah. But I'm gonna say Eze, man. But who do you reckon Tuchel's gonna go with?
Well, as he started Bellingham in a 10, because I know he's
So
started.
Benham started yesterday against Albania, but he took him off. But that's because Morgan Rogers started against Serbia.
Dare I say it? It might be that he starts with Jude Bellingham then. If not, then he might. It's tough, isn't it? Because like you say, I'd like to personally see Eze in there,
Yeah.
but you don't know what's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd personally go with Eze, but I reckon he starts. I reckon he starts Morgan Gibbs White. I reckon it's Morgan Gibbs White.
Gibbs what?
Yeah.
Do you mean Rogers?
Rogers, sorry, Morgan Rogers.
Yeah. I think Rogers. I think Rogers. Fizz, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Because I want to say Eze, but I don't think he puts Eze in the 10.
Yeah. Personally, I'd say Eze myself in it, but I, I think it'll be Rodgers if not. But let's be real. If we made it to a semi-final, we're playing Holland, France, Spain. Do you really think Morgan Rogers is starting before Jude Bellingham?
Well, good. That's a good question, man. Me personally, okay, I'll put you like this,
Tuchel.
yeah? Huh?
Nah, from Tuchel's opinion, bro. From our opinion, yeah, I'm taking anyone but Jude in that position.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I think that's where PR and media pressure gets to Tuchel, bro. I think, like, realistically, if we're talking about England's first team, I'm not talking about the first team that's going to play Scotland in a group stage, bro. I'm talking about who's going to be playing in the later stages, first name in the big games, innit?
Why?
And I think,
If Benham's not in the squad, how are you gonna pick him?
But
but that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't, but I think Tuchel's got to take him. Like you say, the media pressure. If he didn't take Jude Bellingham, the second that we go out, that's the reason why, and he knows that, so he's got to take him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no matter what we all think, like, he's going to be in that 25-man squad. But none of us, if we was that manager, none of us is taking it. Yeah, but knowing that he's going to be in that squad and the reason why he's going to be in that squad, I think it's going to have to be Bellingham that goes first place in that 10 spot. Like I say, semi-final against Spain or France or something, do you really think he's going to have the guts to start Morgan Rogers and leave Bellingham on the bench?
he might do. You never know. This
Yeah,
is the
but,
thing.
don't you think though? Yeah, a lot of it might be dependent on how they're performing, on how he's
Yeah.
performing in the tournament.
Yeah.
I
Because
hear
let's
it.
just say Morgan Rogers is hitting a couple of goals and assists, and they get to the semis.
He's not.
You can't
Yeah.
leave him out, really, can you?
No, you can't. You have no option. And the thing is, like you say, Tuchel had no problems taking him off yesterday. And don't get twisted. If a manager doesn't, if he's like, you're not pulling your weight, and he's happy to drag him off, he'll drag him off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
He's a man that knows. He's a man that knows how to win tournaments. So if he knows how to win tournaments,
but the one thing people give Bellingham credit for is the fact that he will come up in big games, innit? So that again, that'll be another argument weighing on his shoulder. Like, yo, fucking hell, the media's gonna be on me. He does produce in big games and big moments. You know what I mean? It's like these things. I feel like that's gonna like overshadow anything else that's happened in the game prior, or you know what I mean. If anything, I feel like they're gonna start with Jude and then, like, obviously see how the game goes, and they've got Morgan Rogers on the bench that can come on and actually do something. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
but
listen, I hear it. I hear it. That's a good point. But for this lineup here, though, yeah, if we base it on the opening game, if everyone manages obviously to stay fit, does Jude Benham start the first game?
no.
opening game, nah, there's no guarantee.
Yeah,
So if it's an opening game, I'd like Eze, but I'll go Rogers.
yeah.
Rogers.
I personally think Rogers will start the first game, but again, a lot of it's dependent on these guys staying fit. But I think if they all stay fit, I think Rogers. Yeah, I think Rogers starts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
and the thing is, I like Rogers as well. I think Rogers is a good player. But yeah, I think if anything, I think Eze might be on the bench. If I'm honest, I can see him being on the bench. But
Yeah, he's a bit of a utility in like player in Tuchel's eyes that way. He can come on from the wing, he can come on as a 10, like there's a few
yeah,
positions he can come in at, you know what I mean? So
I agree.
it's like what you're saying about Conzo, like playing right back as well. Like certain
Yeah,
players are going to be there just because they can do multiple jobs in it. So,
mm,
and they're the ones that will be benched because you don't know where we're gonna need to bring someone on.
yeah.
So,
It depends the flow of the game, innit?
yeah,
Yeah. Rogers is a shout. To be fair, I'd have Eze if teams are playing the low block though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. When you have this is why for me, Jack Grealish has to be on the plane because he's one of the best players at breaking a low block. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So this is why I would take him purely for that. Because if England, I mean, when England play the teams that they're going to probably play to start with in the tournament, these teams are probably going to play low block. The only teams that are not going to play low block are the favourites, the Spains, the Germanys, the France, the Brazils, the Argentinas. These guys ain't going to play a low block. But, you know, if you've got a Jack Grealish in your team to break a low block, then, you know, he's ideal, man, to be on that plane. But again, he's another one. I just don't know if he goes. But yeah, man, listen, Morgan Rogers in the 10. I ain't got no disagreement with that, man. I think I like him as a player, to be fair, as well. And I think at this moment in time, he's probably the first name in that 10 role. Who would have thought it? I mean, a lot of people think Jude Benham is, but yeah, I don't think so. Let's go through some of the comments 1 minute. Would it not be better to have Benham off the bench then to come off and grab that clutch moment rather than start? Do you know what, Decky? Yeah, I hear that, but what you have to realize, yeah, is that Jude Benham, his attitude is and the aura that he tries to portray, he thinks he's better. He thinks he's Harry Kane, like because he's at Real Madrid. So if you're saying to bring him off the bench, you know, can you guarantee that he's even going to be interested in the game if
yeah.
he's come off the bench? People
It's gonna
might
be a
say, yeah,
battle.
it's international football, you know, but you can already see the fact that he's coming off in games that wasn't on the script because ever since he's come into the England team and gone to Real Madrid, it's always been him and Harry Kane, the last off the pitch. So the fact now that he's been taken off by Tuchel and you can see his reaction, him coming off the bench, I don't think that's going to be a good choice because I don't see him off the bench and being happy. So yeah, man, I just don't see it, man. So but no, good comment, man. But I think bench option won't be ideal. I'd much rather bring on a Gibbs White from the bench because at least Gibbs White will know his place and know that you know he doesn't really have a right to start in a sense.
Yeah,
United fan says he thinks he's effing Zidane, bro. Like you ain't good, bro. Chill, but bro, listen. I think I told you guys the other day, man. I had a friend, man, and I say had a friend, yeah, because since that comment, yeah, boy, listen, we had to just cut ties, man, because
man's disowned him and that.
listen, he had the cheek to tell me, yeah, that Benham had the potential to be better than Zidane, like with a straight face. I actually thought he was joking, and then he told me like he took his number 5 shirt. It's like, you know, tell me someone that hasn't got a clue about football. You know what I
hey,
mean?
hey, hey,
His number
Gav,
5 shirt.
I can do you one better than that. Check what my boy said to me last night, bro. We was
Right, go
talking about
on.
like back in the day, mid-90s, yeah?
Mm.
The guy had the nerve to say to me, Lee Bowyer was the English Zidane.
Bro, I got to end the stream, man. What we doing here? What?
Bro, I
Lee
swear to
Bowyer.
God. That was his quote, bro. I send you the voice note, bro. He took the piss. He's took the piss. I might have to disown that brother as well. You get me? Like, I told him I'm never gonna let him live it down. I'm glad you brought that shit up because yo, that gave me the perfect opportunity.
Wait,
Immortalized.
Did Lee Bowyer, yeah? Did Lee Bowyer even have an England cap though?
This is what I was trying to say to him, bro. I was
I don't
like,
think
look,
so. Let's
I
have a look.
don't think I think he might have got one, maybe. But like, bear in mind the era. I was like, bro, you had Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard, bare quality to go at, you know. And we was even like, that was the young options. We had guys like Gascoigne that he could have opted for, bro. But the guy said Lee Bowyer. He chose Lee Bowyer, bro. That,
I
like
don't
I
know what
say,
to say, man. I'm lost for words. Lee Bowyer.
He has one
bro.
cap.
Yeah,
One cat.
yeah,
That's what I say.
yeah.
I thought he might have had just one still, but
He had one cap in a friendly game against Portugal.
Lee Bowyer, you know, like yeah, I don't know what to say, Fitz, man. That's your problem, bro.
yo,
Um,
trust
I
me.
can't help you there, man, because yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, we have to sit him down and educate him still, but like I say, fuck, you know, like yeah, just that I had to put that one out there, cause yeah, like the Bellingham one's
Wait.
outrageous, but
Lee Bowyer is the Zidane of English football.
Yeah.
man said he's the English Zidane, bro.
I don't know what
Like I
to say.
say, fucking outrageous, and it. Some people's opinions are like they should be criminal. They should
Yeah.
be criminal.
Listen, some of them comments there should be sectioned, man, for that because I just don't get that, man. Like that's mad. That's
Like,
mad. But as I said,
bro.
man, that Benham Zidane one, that takes some beating, and I think the Bowyer one might have just tipped it.
Yo,
Because,
it's at least up there, innit? It's at least up there, bro.
yeah, it's worse, man. I have to say it's worse. It's worse.
Man has got one
Lee
cap.
Bowyer, like he's not even gone to like Beckham or to like I don't know, Sean White Phillips or something like that. He's gone Lee Bowyer.
Man's
Why
got,
Bowyer?
Bro,
Like it didn't make no sense.
man's got one cap,
bro,
you know.
Yeah,
bro.
it's mad. It's mad. But listen, everyone has their opinions, man. But sometimes we ain't gotta take it seriously. So let's
Yeah.
move on.
Some
But
people shouldn't be entitled to an opinion like that, though, bro.
no, I agree, man. I agree. Like at first you think they're trolling, but if they're actually being
Yeah.
serious,
But then you realize, like, yo, you see the amount of love that Bellingham gets in the comment section, bro. Like, yo, you actually realize them comments are genuine when guys say that they think Bellingham's the next
yeah,
Zidane just because Real Madrid gave him his shirt, no, bro.
bro.
Bro, they mean
He
it.
literally
They mean
told
it.
me, yeah. He literally told me because he took his shirt number, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about? What you think Zidane just handed it over to him? Like, there you go, Drew, take my number." And then he
Furthermore,
said to me,
it's like the powers come with it. It's like the Spider-Man suit. What the fuck do you think it is? You get the number 5 on the back of your Real Madrid shirt, and now you can ball out.
I ain't got
Don't
a
make.
clue, man. I ain't got a clue. Like it's odd behavior. And then when I said to him about the number, yeah, he then says to me because he gets goals, and it's like, yeah, but Zidane's game wasn't about goals, man. What are you talking about?
No.
Anyway, man, I don't know why I'm talking about this because it triggers me, as you can see, yeah, because I just can't understand, yeah, how someone actually thought that, and he wasn't even joking. That's the worst thing about it. If he'd went to me, look, I'm only joking, yeah, I'd be like, fair enough, you got it wrong, poor error of judgment, but fair enough. He was arguing with me for an hour at how Bellingham potentially is going to be better than Zidane. That's what he was doing. So yeah, some people can't be helped, man, and he's definitely one of them. So let's
Preach.
move on, but. What's this? Gav, what's your maddest football take? Mine was Garnacho had Ronaldo potential. Boy, I don't know what's worse, that or Bellingham better than Zidane. I can't tell you, man. I think, yeah, why are we talking about shit footballers, man? It's embarrassing, man. Yeah, I think Lee Bowyer does it, man. That tops it. That tops it,
Bro,
man.
I told him I'll never let him forget that shit. Like, I've
Yeah,
got to stay friends with him just to keep reminding him of that.
yeah, but bro, I'll be honest, man. You shouldn't. You shouldn't let him live it down, man. Because I'd like to know the thinking behind that. You know, because there's so
Bro,
many other players, but he's gone to Lee Bowyer. Like it's odd, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Right, let's move on. Get these last two players in. For me, right, let's go to the options actually. So the winger option. So if we do, let's do left wing first. Um, so you've got Eze, you've got Grealish. I'll put in another name that won't go. Jacob Ramsey from Newcastle. Anthony Gordon and Rashford.
I'm gonna go with Rashford.
I'd say Rashford still.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rashford.
The thing is, though, do you think that Gordon was ahead of him before he got injured?
I don't know. I don't know based on Tuchel.
Yeah.
No, I think it was 50-50. I think he was still 50-50 with the both of them. But I think Rashford stepped up his game. So I think it's going to be Rashford.
Yeah. I think the key to Rashford is Harry Kane. Because Harry Kane needs legs. And if you're looking at the left-hand side, the options of Eze, Grealish, Rashford, and Gordon, Rashford's probably the quickest out of all them.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he probably gets the nod.
Yeah, because the other two would have been techie. The other two would have just been.
I'll put in Jadon Sancho as well. Like I'd have Sancho in the squad all day long, but again, he's another one. I think he's in the same boat as probably as a Kobe Manu in the sense that it's going to take a lot for these guys to get in the squad. You know, maybe even worse than Kobe Manu, but I think Rashford. I think we're all in agreement. Rashford starts.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to say Eze, but I think Rashford because of his pace, directness, and obviously Harry Kane needs that around him. So I think Rashford definitely gets in, and then obviously it leaves us to this right hand side now.
Before you get onto the right hand side,
in
other comments, I know you hate this man. I know you hate him.
Go on.
Noni Madueke. Before he got injured, do you reckon he was in with a shout?
Bro, he's in the list. So we're going on this list now. He's in there. He's in the list. Yeah. There's going to be a few tears, but so be it. Yeah. But so you got Saka, Cole Palmer, Madueke, Jared Bowen.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Jared Bowen. I think he's brilliant. I don't think he starts though. I think Saka starts all day long. As much as I think Saka starts.
Wait, I know what's coming. Look, I spoke to him on Saturday. You're damn right. You're damn right. You know what's coming. And
I like Gerard Bowen. I personally think Gerard Bowen is fucking great. And I know certain people don't rate him. But when you're looking at what he does for West Ham and what he does as a captain, and I know a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, but is that not just his level?" And it's like, no. If he's given the opportunity to go somewhere else, I reckon he could still be a big player. I just think if the goal is going to come from anywhere, or as someone that's going to, because he's direct like Rashford, he's not afraid to get in a tussle with his man. He can cut in and out, but I think Saka starts. There's no question of a doubt. Saka's the star boy. He's going to start.
Yeah. I'm going different. I'm saying Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer for me has to start. Whether you play him in the 10 or from the right, he has to be in there. And I think the fact that you've got Rashford and who's got the pace on the left-hand side, the need for a Saka for me isn't that much. Because I think, you know, Cole Palmer can get in the pockets, you know, then the same with Morgan Rogers. And again, Jared Bowen for me, I like Bowen. And the only thing that goes against Bowen is that Bowen's at West Ham. Because let's face it, man, if you're playing up against a Brazil or a France or a Spain, and you got Jared Bowen starting from West Ham, it's not really sending any shivers down your spine. You know what I mean? So this is where I think it comes down to. But I think Bowen will be part of the squad, no doubt.
Yeah,
but
I think it
he'll
needs
be
to be
more of an impact sub. So you're more or less looking at, and again, Madueke is another one because I think in terms of the right wing options, Saka, Palmer, Jared Bowen, I think it'll be them three, which means that Madueke. I mean, I know Tuchel likes Madueke, but Madueke for me only goes if Saka or Palmer or Bowen are injured. I think because I think Bowen definitely goes because he's something a bit different. And that's what I'm trying to say to you about Phil Foden. I just don't know where Phil Foden finds a place in this squad because there's a lot of players that I think are definitely going, and Foden might be seen as someone as a bit of a luxury in a sense, But I'd have him in the squad all day long because he's a good footballer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say Cole Palmer.
Who you going with, Fitz?
Well, that's the thing. Personally, I do like looking at that team there. I'd go Cole Palmer, but I don't think that's Tuchel's choice. I think Tuchel goes with Saka.
Yeah.
So if this whole team was been based on Tuchel, then I feel like it's got to go Saka.
The thing is though, yeah. Do you think Cole Palmer has a chance to play in the 10 ahead of Rodgers?
Not right now, no.
Possibly, but on current form right now, I feel like Rodgers is doing too well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, having Cole Palmer like on the bench, another utility player that can play multiple roles for you in it. So I
but
feel
Cole
like
Palmer's a
Cole
utility
Palmer's
man.
in the...
That's crazy.
Pardon?
Cole Palmer as a utility man.
Bro, that's how Tuchel's gonna look at any player that plays multiple roles.
Yeah,
You're a
that plays more
utility
than one.
player.
Yeah.
In this tournament, you're a utility player. You will fit wherever I need you to fit during games. That's it. Like you say, he's here for a short time, bro. You think he values any of these people?
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I mean? Yo, you just here to get me something. You know what I mean?
I think
I think,
the only one is probably Harry Kane. You could probably say in it.
yeah.
Harry
Even
Kane.
this is an argument for Henderson as well. Like depending on how the rest of this season pans out and how injuries play out and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like Pickford and Henderson if they're both on the same form. Like there's not much between them for me.
Oh, what in goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Pickford plays, man. Pickford's more experienced, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? But yeah, in terms of ability, there isn't too much difference. But I think any goalkeeper that comes is just going to be a backup. They might not even they might not even get game time. So
Yeah. But yeah, like you say, Harry Kane, especially now, like obviously he's just surpassed Pele's international record, hasn't he?
yeah. I think he's only a few away from 100 now as well. So
Yeah. So now you know for a fact he's getting every minute that he can physically play.
yeah. No, I agree, man. I agree. I don't know. I'm tough, man. It's tough, man. Big up to Lumi Rain. So, Gav, how have you been? Yeah, I've been all good, man. Been all good. Been a mad day today. With running and gym and bits and pieces. Obviously, streaming as well. I got football as well. So, yeah, it's been a mad one. But as I said earlier today, I actually prefer being busy, man, rather than just waiting around. So, yeah, I'm not complaining. But yeah, hope you're well. I mean, you ain't been on for a little while. I don't know, maybe because Arsenal drew that game against Sunderland, maybe it's got to you. Who knows?
And
But don't worry,
Gabriel's
you had
injured.
Tottenham on the weekend, and it's about to
No
get a hold of
Gabriel.
us.
No Gabriel.
Whoa, listen. There's no Calafiori, so we're gonna see what Lewis Skelly does against Kudus if he's back. So,
red card.
yeah, trust me.
There's gonna be a red card in that game.
Trust me, I wouldn't put it past it. But nah, big up Lumi Rain, man, each and every time, man. Hope you're well, man. Hope your work ain't getting too on top of you as well. But yeah, listen, let's go for let's just narrow this one down because as I said, I want Cole Palmer in this side, man. There ain't no part of me that's gonna not put Palmer in. But again, if it's 2 against 1, then I'd happily have to put
Yeah, I think it's
Jarrod Bowen in.
I think it's. I'd happily take Jarrod Bowen, but it's gonna be Saka. He's gonna put Saka in all day long.
No, like I say, if we base the rest of the team off Tuchel's opinion, then I feel like it's gonna have to be Saka in it. But
Bro, don't
if
do this to me, man. Come on. There's got to be someone else but Saka, man. Come on. We can't do
but,
this.
Brother,
you know what though? But you know what though? I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, my son's called Cole, so I might have to go for Cole Palmer just on that kind of bias, like just be that petty.
Well, listen, it's 1-1, man. So you make the final call because Jay reckons Saka. I'm saying Cole Palmer. So Lumi's saying Saka as well. I mean, I'm not
You know
surprised.
what? Just because I know it's gonna upset more people in the chat, I'm gonna say
Bro,
Cole
that's what we're here
Palmer.
to do, man. That's what we're here to do, man. Upset them.
Yeah, yeah. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer.
All right.
Put the lad in.
Well, that way, that was easy. Right, he's going in. Palmer's in. Let's put him in. So, guys, there you have it, man. There you have it. Who Cole Palmer's overrated? Nah, come on. There you have it, man. The 4-2-3-1. Thomas Tuchel's first game of the tournament. I mean, to be honest with you, I think if we're being deadly honest and there's no jokes aside, I'm probably looking at from that whole team maybe one or two changes at best. I think if everyone's fit, that is probably as close as possible to his team. I believe. I think Harry Kane, Jordan Pickford, there's certainties to play. I think Mark Guehi, with what he done in the last tournament as well, if he stays fit.
Yeah.
Reece James, to me, it's a no-brainer. He has to play right back. Declan Rice is going to play in midfield. I think the only places as I think that are definitely uncertainties or up for grabs is probably those three in behind Harry Kane.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
You know what I mean?
there's so many options, bro. There's so
Yeah,
many options. Like, and
yeah,
that's where we've got the most quality, by far.
yeah, yeah. But I look at this team now, yeah, and I think that's a team there that I could honestly say, yeah, that should at least get to quarterfinals, at least. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Nah. To be fair, the squad that we've got, like, we haven't got like a shit squad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We have
Mm,
got good options. We can put together a good 25-man squad. We
mm.
should be expecting no less than quarters, but every year it's coming home, like well, every tournament it's coming home, innit? Like that, them days are gone. Like that, our
Yeah,
best opportunity.
you'll be surprised, man. It'll come back. Trust me.
No, it could do, but bro, when you look at the quality of the young Spanish players and the young French players and that, how how because their experienced players are better than our experienced players, and
Yeah,
their young players seem to be better than our young players. So we're never we're never really catching up. We do level up, but as we level up, so does everyone else, bro.
yeah, yeah,
It's like I remember in 1998 in the World Cup, England had a sick squad, but there was no way putting that up against Brazil's or France's or even Holland's. Like what I mean, bro, there was no competition. You know what I mean? Like these man had scary squads.
yeah.
Still do now. You look at if we did this next week for France or for Spain, bro. Come on now. Look at look at the squad that you could put together with one of them countries there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
We,
true, man. I think those teams are definitely the front runners, man. But yeah, I think
Germany would be up there.
I,
yeah, but you know what? I don't know about Germany. You know, Germany got good players, but I just don't know what they're gonna do under what's his name? What's his name now? What's his name? It's the manager of Leipzig. The young guy. What's his name?
Remember his name?
That's gonna bug me now. What's his name?
I think.
Come on, chat, man. Someone tell me his name. Germany's manager. Oh, Julian. No, Julian.
That's it.
Julian Nagelsmann. That's the one. Nagelsmann. I don't know what they're gonna do under Nagelsmann because he's been going with his Christmas tree formation when he had Musiala and Wirtz. Obviously, Musiala's just come back from injury. Wirtz has been stinking it out, even though I rate him highly. But
Wirtz has been all right for Germany. Just saying. He's
has
been good
he?
for Germany. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been very good for Germany.
Okay. Walter Marder as well. You know, they got some good players. You
Mate,
know,
what
I think Rudiger's out injured still though, but
Yeah.
hopefully he'll be back. Jonathan
What
Tah,
is a problem, bro?
Kimmich. Yeah, but no, they're definitely gonna be a threat. But whether they can do anything serious, I don't know, man. I think the jury's out with them. But yeah, is what it is. All right, let's go for some of these questions. Yeah, Gabriel, how long is Gabriel out for? Is he out for what? A couple of weeks or a month?
It makes no difference. They're finished.
Yeah, well, no, they ain't winning no title, but you know, against Tottenham, you know, it'd be a big miss for them, innit?
Mate,
Yeah.
it's gonna be. This is now the test because you've now lost 2 out of 4 of your centre backs. Because you've got to remember, Calafiori is a centre back in it that's playing right
Yeah,
back, that's
left
playing left
back,
back side.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
and these are guys that whoever you bring in next now has to step up to the plate. And the case of, like you say, Lewis Skelly against Kudus, mate, you're getting cooked.
So the thing is, they got Hincapié as well. That might come in. So Mosquera or Mosquito, you know, call him.
Yeah, but
He could come in.
these men haven't been playing, have they? Like
Yeah.
they haven't really been playing. So to bring him into a North London derby is a big game. Richarlison's an arsehole as well. And Richarlison is someone that's gonna antagonize you. Listen, I'm gonna throw like little digs at you. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna do stuff to annoy you.
He's a shit house, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's what you need sometimes. It's what you need. Do you know what I mean? And he gets in Lewis Skelly's there. Next thing you know, Lewis Skelly's out here making rash challenges on a yellow, and it's like, fuck me, like what we did.
True.
Do you know what I mean? So,
well, if he's out for a little while, man, then yeah, that's gonna be too bad for them, man. Big up to Lumi with the super chat as well. Like, subscribe, and get involved in the chat. Yeah, guys, make sure you're smashing the like button, guys, and make sure you're subbing to the channel if you've enjoyed the content today. Again, it's free content, so yeah, make sure you guys do sub and make sure you smash the like. And as well, guys, give Jonas and Fitz a follow, man. We're gonna put their links to their socials in the description afterwards. So yeah, make sure you guys give them a follow as well. What's this nonsense? Saka is the best player in the team at the moment. What, in England? All right, Lumi, I know you ain't been on for a little while, man, but there's no need to come on there and start lying now. You know what I mean?
Is Gerard Bowen's numbers not better right now?
Listen, I think people are forgetting, yes, this is a guy, Saka, before the Sunderland goal. He went 20-odd games without a goal. Just saying. You know what I mean?
It's just mad.
Question for the panel. So, Kane gets injured. Who you putting in? Right. Well, let's go for the strikers, yeah. And it's not great. Put it that way. Delap, Solanke, Watkins, Calvert-Lewin, Ivan Toney. For me, Ivan Toney. Who you guys going with?
I like Ivan Toney. It'd either be Ivan Toney or I don't know. Is Delap's only just come back though, in it for Chelsea?
Yeah.
If we're talking current, it's got to be Tony or Welbeck.
Oh my God, Danny Welbeck, yeah. Oh, hey, Welbeck's going in there, man. What are you doing? Welbeck's in there. Welbeck's going in there. Talk about Welbeck, you know.
Welbeck
or Tony, though. Welbeck or Tony?
Welbeck is still playing in the Prem. Just saying.
Bagging, bro, bagging.
Still doing bits in the Prem as well.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like Ivan Toney.
Experience. He's the last of Fergie's last Premier League winning squad still playing, bro.
He is.
That's experience for you.
Man, like Welbs.
I can't really go against Ivan Toney though, man.
Yeah, but he's in Saudi.
Yeah.
Man, like Welbs.
Yeah, but so is what's his name? Ronaldo. And he's gonna be there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he got sent off the other day.
Yeah.
And let's be real, if he didn't get taken, the Portuguese manager would be he'd be hung in the streets in
Yeah,
Portugal. Let's be real, like
he definitely wouldn't wake up. Put it that way. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro, he wouldn't make it to the tournament if Ronaldo weren't on the sheet. Nah, bro, come on now, it's not happening.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna say Ivan Toney though. I'm gonna go with Ivan Toney. I know I like Danny Welbeck, man, but I got to go Tony, man. I've always said Tony, man, and I can't change. So we're getting two strikers, Kane and Tony.
I'm not gonna
What about
lie.
you, John?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna agree with Fitz. I'm taking big Welbs. I'm taking big Welbs. Just for
To
the
be fair,
fact,
I won't argue. To be honest with you, I won't
you know
argue
what I
because
mean.
Danny
Just for the
Welbeck's been
fact what
very
he
good.
did in the Premier League, the man.
Yeah.
I can't argue with it.
Oh, yeah, even his record, yeah, for England's good as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right. Before we wrap up, guys, man, because I'm gonna have to shoot in a minute. Just go through some of the questions. So, what country has the best winger pairing? Great question. I mean, Spain have got
Spain?
Yamal and Williams. I don't rate Williams. France, Elise, it's got to be Elise Dembele, man.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Barcola. Yeah, it's got to be Elise and Dembele, man. But in England,
Nah, I'm
Germany.
taking Dembele, who's 2-footed, and I'm taking
Yeah,
Elise.
it's for me. Dembele and Elise has to be, and obviously
Ridiculous.
Mbappe plays out there anyway. But yeah, it's got
Yeah,
to
in
be.
terms of depth, like France have got just as many wingers
Yeah.
as England, do, but the quality is at next level, innit?
Oh, hey, sorry. What about Brazil's?
Mm,
Boy, forgot about Brazil's.
nah, B. Nothing on
I
France.
Huh?
think France have got more, bro. France have got
France
more.
got more, bro. France have got more, bro.
What? More quality or more variation?
Both.
Bit of both, yeah.
Yeah, they got a bit of both. Like you got to think, because you got Mbappe who can play on the wing, you got Ekitike who can play on the wing, you got Elise, you got Dembele. Who else have they got?
Barcola,
Got
Doué.
Barcola.
Barcola, Doué, Griezmann sometimes plays on the wing.
No, he's retired now, Griezmann.
As he retired now.
Yeah, Turkey can play out there as well.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You talk about.
they've got quality there, man. They have.
Don't get me wrong, Brazil have got some great players, but I just think I've got depth. France have got a lot of depth.
Yeah, no, France have to be up there, 100%. But yeah, before we wrap, guys, man. Obviously, Eubank Jr., Conor Benn. You know, Fitz did say, man, that this trilogy might happen. I mean, I think after that display, I forget the trilogy because I've never seen a fight. Yeah, I've been so excited to watch become a disappointment, and it wasn't a disappointment because you know the outcome really. It was just that I just don't think Eubank even showed up. Like I'm still waiting for him to get into the ring. You know what I mean? Because he must have
Hear
had an
me
injury.
out, Tom.
Go on.
I'm telling you, bro. Like that Saudi money speaks loud, bro. There's a trilogy happening. Hear this: the merging Rocky films together to make this storyline, bro. The merging, yo, please tell me, Jonas, did you clock that the hype package had a Rocky remix on the theme, and then the just before the final round, they played another song from Rocky 4, bro. They're putting it in your face, bro. It's like government conspiracies at this point. You get me? I'm telling you now. The merging Rocky story is here now, yeah. So you see the whole where Rocky was kind of losing his edge in the beginning of Rocky 3 and he retraining by Apollo.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Eubank's story. His head weren't in the game. He had to drop all this weight. He didn't feel good. Yeah, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back talking this shit about I want to fight you on my best day. The fans deserve a better fight than what they got. Then Ben's just gonna give that. I've already smacked you around that overly confident shit. You get me? And then bam. You know, it's all coming, bro.
You can see the script being written.
Yeah.
bro.
Even after the fight when he was being asked questions, Ben's like, "This is over. This is done." Just because he knows that the next question's going to Eubank, and Eubanks was, "I need to get my head together. Then we'll see where we stand." Bro, I'm telling you, it's happening. Them man set it up.
Yeah, of course they did. They knew what they were doing. Big payday. Saudi, here we come. We're getting that Arab money, baby.
Boy, I'll tell you now, man. He must have had something wrong with him, some sort of injury, man, because that was a poor display. But listen, man, big up to Conor Benn, man, because he definitely deserved that. And 1-1. So we'll have to wait and see, man, if it's going to be a trilogy. Like it's looking. I mean, I'm thinking because the fight was that one-sided. I mean, I don't even know if I want to see a trilogy now because I just couldn't take that fight seriously, man. He was never in the
Here's
fight.
the other side. If they don't get to a trilogy, yeah, here's what will happen. Eubank will retire and then he'll train Ben for the next thing against KSI, like he did, like Rocky 3. You know, either way, it's all a movie. This, like, it's all planned
Wait,
out.
wait,
Like,
wait. He'll train Ben against KSI.
yeah.
Oh my god, man! What is this?
I'm telling you, obviously the money's gonna be there one way or another. It's either the trilogy fight or Eubank's gonna train Ben whilst Ben fucking goes for KSI or something. You get me? Like some daft shit. A YouTuber fight, definitely. There ain't gonna be no. I can't see it being a serious thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be money. Like he called out a couple of names after the fight, yeah, and I don't think none of them man are gonna take him serious.
Yeah.
None of them man are gonna take him serious. Like, 'cause this shit was all a joke thing anyway. You know what I mean? Everyone knew it was living off the dad's fight. You know what I mean? Living off legacy kind of thing. What serious fighter is gonna watch that? It's like what serious fighter sat there and watched any Jake Paul fight and said, "Yeah, this guy's a problem."
Yeah, but it's like now. It's like the comment now about Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua because Javante Davis has pulled out. The Javante Davis versus Jake Paul was always going to be freaking ridiculous. The height difference, the weight difference.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny enough. I was talking to someone about it today, and we were saying if Joshua doesn't knock him out in the first 2 rounds, we got problems.
Yeah.
You don't knock him out in the first 2 rounds. It's a fix, bro.
Do you know what I mean? We got problems because I'm not being funny enough. He got beat by Tommy Fury. So if you don't knock this man out, we got to have serious conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm expecting him to come out and basically just outbox this brother and then go, do you know what? I'm sick and tired of you. I'm gonna knock you out for the people.
Yeah, but then again, we don't know, man, if there's going to be an agreement to make the fight last as long as possible,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But again, if that's the case, then how is it considered an actual fucking boxing match? Like,
Because
crazy.
The thing is, Jake Paul is talking about, oh yeah, I want to be taken as a serious fighter. But I'm not being funny enough. I think if you want to be taken as a serious fighter, go and fight a Daniel Dubois, go and fight a Dylan White, go and fight. Do you know what I mean? These men that are still in the ring, like Joshua ain't fought for a little while, and unless he comes out like he did when he beat Ruiz when he beat Ruiz and he come back, unless he goes out like when he fought Klitschko. Listen, I'm expecting a knockout. Anything less than that, I'm not. He's done. He's done in the conversation. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're taking the piss now. It's on Netflix. I'm paying for Netflix to watch you, man, just dance around the ring like it's WWE. Listen, you man are taking the piss. Because that's what it's become. It's become WWE now.
Yeah,
I know
it is. It's a show, man. It is. I mean, that fight there, I think it just, it was poor, man.
Yeah.
Like, he was never in the fight, man. But
it's a joke, man, thing. You're treating it like WWE now. You might as well just tell me it's not real, and these men are just blowing up their face every now and then. Do you know what I mean? Taking a few hits.
I feel sorry, man, if you bought a ticket, though.
Huh?
I feel sorry if you bought a ticket for that fight.
Oh yeah. Fuck that. No, but anyone that's buying tickets to any of these kind of boxing fights these times, like, you've got to know what it is. It's like going to watch a play. This ain't a real athletic contest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fucking And the maddest thing is now, like with most of these like YouTuber fights and like exhibition fights and shit, uh, everyone expects it to be like it's Tyson in his prime versus fucking Holyfield or some shit. Like these aren't competitive fights anymore. Like yo, look at it like this, bro. We're talking about a YouTuber fighting AJ, yeah.
Mm.
AJ was not too long ago talking about a super fight with Tyson Fury. Now he's fighting the guy that got beat by Fury's little brother in his first fight. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro, it's mad. It's
it's
mad.
not a serious sport anymore, bro. And like, it actually hurts me because my dad raised me on like
Mm.
Hadler and Hearns, and you know what I'm saying. Like my dad had video cassettes of some classic shit, and I grew up watching some real shit in the '90s and even in the early 2000s. The
But
fucking
again,
whole sport
And
it's
fell
like
apart.
now. It's like what you're saying, Fitz. Like you're telling me you're gonna go and box a man that's been boxing for 2 years, and my brother been boxing for 20 odd years. You man are taking a piss. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
you're actually taking the piss out of the sport now, because now you're telling me that I can just rock up and go, big man, give me 8 weeks, I'm ready to fight whoever. Do you know what I mean? Like it's stupid. It's
it's
actually
real.
stupid. Do you know what I mean? It's stupid.
It's
Like when
real.
you think we grew up on people like Prince Nazim, do you
Mm.
know what I mean? We grew up on Tony Belly. We grew up on who's the Irish brother that fought Kawasaki, Joe Kawasaki, that went unbeaten for like a long while.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we grew up on these men that were actually boxing, and you mean to tell me you've allowed two YouTubers like KSI and Jake Paul? Fair enough, if they're taking the sport serious, don't go and make big fights. Go and start from the bottom where these men have started. Start and work your way up. If you're seriously talking about fighting and you want to fight properly, don't you step into the ring 20 years later and think you can do this, and then you
Yeah.
want to fight man that are retired. That's ridiculous. That's like me going to the old people's home and going, big man, we're gonna make this a whole YouTube event. Yeah. We're gonna make these rounds last as long as they can, and then we're gonna take everybody for money for idiot. Because that's what they did.
That's what they're doing, yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
take him out for idiot. Because to me, like I'm not being funny or nothing. If you put me in a ring and go, I'm gonna give you 8 weeks to train with someone and do whatever you're gonna do, like what you're doing at the moment, Gab. When you're doing your training for your boxing for 8 weeks and whatever else,
Mm.
that's like you going to Jake Paul. All right, give me 8 weeks. Let me get in the ring. Let me do what I'm doing, and we'll go and box it out. Like I know man on road. I know man on road that will go. Listen, I'll take that paycheck. I'll take a
Yeah, of
little
course.
knockout.
Boy, I'll take it and just lay down, man.
Yeah.
I'm off. Yeah, listen.
Listen, if he
I ain't
don't
gonna lie.
come out, all I'm saying is if AJ don't come out like Mickey from
Mickey Wall.
no, from what the hell's the film? Snatch. No Mickey from Snatch. When when he goes, do not knock him out, and he goes, all right, cool. First round, bang, knocks
Knock him
him.
out.
It's like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean?
Nah, it's
Well,
crazy, man. It is crazy. It's become a pantomime, man. But
yeah.
yeah, it's difficult. But listen, I have to wrap it up, man. So I'm gonna be late, man. But yeah, listen, you two, man. Big up for coming on, man. Sixth stream. You know, some interesting selections. You know, I'm still reeling from the Trent and the Wan-Bissaka one. You know, don't think I've forgotten that one. But listen, it's your opinions, but I ain't gonna take them seriously. Put it that way. But nah, big up, man. You guys got anything you want to plug before we go?
No, I'm good. Just
Yeah.
follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you like and subscribe to the pages. Let's get this thing going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Fits you?
Now just make sure you hit like and subscribe on the channel and that for Garth and that. Fucking yeah.
No, I
Fucking be
appreciate
back
it.
to you next week if you have me.
Always.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. But guys, yeah, listen, man. Obviously, we got the club football back now, thank God. You know what I mean? So some big
Thank
games
God.
coming up. So yeah, man, trust you, man. It's been painful watching this international, but yeah, no, we're definitely gonna be back next week, same time. So yeah, make sure you guys come through, and yeah, make sure you guys follow both of them as well, man. Give them some support on their socials and that. And yeah, as always, man, make sure you smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. I should be back possibly tomorrow, 12:30, same time. Obviously, building up to the Man United versus Everton game on the weekend. And yeah, obviously, there's been some news flying about, which I touched on this morning. Baleba and Kobe Manu. So yeah, it's one of them things, man. Just a lot of speculation, but yeah, as always, make sure you guys put your notifications on to see when I go live, and yeah, should be back tomorrow 12:30. But if not 12:30 tomorrow, I'll be back in the evening sometime. So yeah, big up yourselves for coming on, and yeah, big up to Fitz and to Jonas as well. As I said, guys, we'll be back next week Monday 5:30. So make sure you come through and support the channel, and yeah, we'll see what's going on with this Premier League comeback, man, because there's some big games and there'll be a lot of tears, I believe, around the corner, man. So we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, big up yourselves, smash the like button, sub to the channel, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in a bit. Take it easy.
Cool. In a bit,
Man, take
people.
it easy, yeah.
Bless.
Later.